Everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome. It's so very nice to have you here. And today I wanted to continue speaking about our upcoming 3-week program that begins this Sunday, August 13th. For freedom, don't believe anything. Such a powerful statement. And limitless presence and the boundary of embodiment. This for freedom, don't believe anything, so powerful, right? And truly we have been deepening in this recognition of, learning even more or recognizing even more that outgoing tendency of the mind, and learning and recognizing even more how we can come back here and rest here. And these tendencies of the past that arise here that are so near and dear to us, that when they arise, even though we agree fundamentally with, for freedom, don't believe anything, when these tendencies arise, we want to move with that because subconsciously we still believe that that's who we are. So in a moment, instead of being present here, we move with, I want this, I want that. I want to be this way, I want to be that way. I want to be nice, I want to be helpful, I want to understand, I want to, and we really don't recognize these tendencies for what they are, which is the past. In one of the recent videos, I was speaking about, the power of the realization that what we really want is to be here. And that's so powerful to reframe it for yourself in a moment. When these outgoing tendencies of the mind arise, which sometimes, they are easier to spot because they are more general, but sometimes they appear so personal, so important, so real, I want this and I want that and I want to do it this way and I want to do it that way. And to reframe it for yourself, what I really want is to be here. Because in that moment, it stops that outgoing movement of the mind, and also immediately, instantaneously, we become both aware of presence, our true nature. What I really want is to be here. And we also become aware of our moment by moment experience, which so much of the time we are either denying or disregarding one or the other. So we are either denying or disregarding the fact that who we really are is present. That limitless spaciousness, that is who we really are. Or in some way, and sometimes that there is a lot of, spiritual, quote unquote, spiritual conditioning in this. We want to deny or disregard our experience as it arises here moment by moment. We also want it to be somewhat different, right? Or we don't want to be like this, or we have an idea that it has to be a certain way, for example, for us to be spiritual. And it's so powerful to break through this conditioning and become simply aware of what is. Very, very powerful. The honesty of presence, the honesty of our moment by moment experience. So I want to do a little practice, briefly here with you. And if there is any situation in your life right now where past is present, on where these notions of what you want and how you want it and which way it's supposed to go, when some of these notions are present, you can right now take a moment to either remember this, become internally aware of it, or just speak it out loud. And then take a moment, and as we are doing it together, of course, we are going a little quicker, you can do this on your own a little longer, but take a moment and remind yourself, remind yourself, what I really want is to be here. Why not want what we have, what is here already, right? Why want something else? That's a very definition of suffering, right? So when you remind yourself, what I really want is to be here, just notice, it's almost instantaneous. The spaciousness of our true nature. And also more of a clarity of what is actually present in your experience. Which is so important, if we are speaking about functioning in the world, if we are speaking about embodiment of presence, if we are speaking about, being able to be here while everything else is going on, the awareness of what actually is. Because that's where we can, we can't start anywhere else, right? Mentally you can start everywhere you want to, right? You can start in presence, you can start in the past, you can start in, when you are awake, you can start when this, you can start when that. That's just thinking, right? That's just mental, that's our thinking. But actually, all we have is this in this moment, right? Very, very powerful, because then we become also congruent, with what is, and that is so powerful. When we don't have to be, nothing has to be any particular way, right? Things just are the way they are. So I'm very much looking forward to our time together. I'm always excited about our programs, our meetings, and that deepening exploration of this. And I hope to see you. I want to see you. I invite you to join me. And also, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe and share. It really helps to share this with more people. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. So please subscribe, share, like. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the program.